The NBA has finally made it official. On opening night, it will be the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. And for the Celtics, it will be ring night for them as well, too. The Knicks have the opportunity to not only spoil the occasion, but make a statement as well, too, and let everybody in the league know that you're on notice, because the Knicks are one of the best teams in the NBA, and taking on the defending champions and beating them in their house on opening night is going to send a clear message to the entire NBA that the Knicks are officially here. We're going to break down these latest reports and so much more today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. And make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss a second of the new content. And now, let's get started. The Knicks versus Celtics is set for opening night. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't have it any other way. What better way to start the season than facing off against the defending champions, the team we should have faced in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the team that we're going to beat on opening night and send a message to the entire league that we are here, we are to be feared, and nobody wants to see us, especially not in the postseason. The Knicks have a chance, an opportunity to spoil ring night for the Celtics, and in the process, let everybody in the NBA know that the Knicks are going to be a team that's going to be feared for years to come. Let's break down these latest reports from Shams regarding the Knicks and who they're going to be facing on opening night. According to Shams of The Athletic, opening night of the 2024-2025 NBA season is going to be on TNT on October 22nd. And the games for that night are going to be the Knicks versus Celtics ring night. That's going to be at Boston Garden. And then it's going to be the Timberwolves at the Lakers. Those games are going to be incredible. LeBron, Ant-Man, Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Julius Randle. It is going to be some great games on hand. It's going to be a phenomenal night. Make sure you're tuned in. October 22nd, Knicks versus Celtics, Wolves versus Lakers. Some people would call getting the Celtics as your first opponent on opening night a little bit of bad luck. But for the Knicks, who made major changes this offseason, adding the final piece in Mikal Bridges to this roster, and now you're fully healthy. You have Randall. You have Jalen Brunson, your superstar point guard. You re-signed OG Anunoby. You have a healthy Mitchell Robinson to start the season, an offensive rebounding demon. All of those things put together, the Knicks have a very good chance on opening night to upset the Celtics and send a clear message to the entire NBA. It doesn't matter who you are, the defending champions, no matter how many talented players you have on your team, all-stars, superstars. If you're taking on the Knicks, you better bring your A game, because defensively, we're going to stifle you. And on offense, we have players that can shoot. We have players that can bully you inside. And if you think we can't take advantage of any opportunity, you're dead wrong. Now we have the talent on this roster to maximize the abilities of our two all-stars in Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Those two players do very well inside the paint, and they draw a lot of defenders. What does that mean when defenders are going toward Julius and Jalen? That means they're leaving our shooters. And if they pass to our shooters, that's this cash money right there. That means the Knicks are getting that bucket. They're running back to play defense, and they're happy because they're winning the game. Remember, this season is all about sacrifice. If the Knicks don't sacrifice, they will not win. You cannot win with this level of talent on a team if you don't sacrifice. Some nights, it's going to be Jalen. Some nights, it's going to be Julius. Other nights, it's Mikal or OG or Dante or Josh, but it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the result. Do the Knicks win or do we lose? If we're adding wins to the W column, I'm all good, because that means we're one step closer to a championship. That's the goal. Getting the proper seeding for the postseason, that's the goal. Making sure we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, that's the goal. I know we're taking on the Celtics on opening night, but this game against the Celtics on opening night is not going to be more important than that first game of the ECF where it's Knicks versus Celtics. Because as of right now, the top teams in the Eastern Conference, in this order, I might add, is the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Those three teams have the best chance to make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And when it's all said and done, I think we're going to be seeing Boston and New York there, with New York winning and going to the NBA Finals, because we have the roster to take on any team in the NBA, especially the Boston Celtics. If they have an all-star duo in terms of their wings with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with our wings, with Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, we're the best defensive duo in the NBA. And you know what? I'll put my hat on the Knicks and their defense under Tom Thibodeau than I will on their offense doing anything against us. We have the roster right now that Tom Thibodeau has always wanted. Players that can shoot, but are lengthy and can defend as well too, that we can switch easier. Mikal and OG allow for the Knicks to switch at ease at any point in time, because both of those guys, at the snap of your fingers, can guard 1 through 5. OG gets that credit a lot, but Mikal deserves it too, because he can do it. He just doesn't do it often. But if you asked him to, I'm sure he could. And for a few minutes after a switch, I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem doing that, especially if it meant the Knicks winning that possession. It's all about the possessions when you're in the postseason. And sometimes those critical possessions mean everything. Those momentum plays mean everything. And if you can control those, you can control basically the course of the series. And that's what you want to do. The Knicks added the pieces that they added because they worried about fit. They worried about chemistry. But when you add somebody like Mikal Bridges, you bring back OG Anunoby, you have a healthy Julius Randle, and you're thinking about chemistry over the all-star names, it's telling you something. It's telling you that the Knicks trust what we are building here in New York. Trust the players, trust Jalen Brunson and where he's going to go. Because it's clear they don't think that Jalen Brunson is done leveling up yet. He has a few more levels to go. He hasn't hit his ceiling yet. I think a lot of people within the Knicks organization, even Jalen Brunson himself, believes he has another level he can hit. Can you imagine? We just saw probably one of the best years of basketball from Jalen Brunson, and he's saying he has another level. If he has another level to hit, truly, if that's a fact, this Knicks team is going to go all the way to the NBA Finals, because another level for Jalen Brunson, what does that mean exactly? Does he cook 2 or 3 people at the same time? 4 people at the same time? Does he learn how to get even better contact inside the paint? Does he shoot the 3 ball at 45%? I'm just trying to wonder what another level could be, because the current level he's in is already superstar. What's the other step? I can't wait to see what Jalen Brunson provides to us, but something to note, because we talk about Boston, we talk about how good of a team they are, but they are human at the end of the day. They can be beaten, and the Knicks are a team that can beat them. Shout out to Knicks Muse on the app X for giving us the following information. The Boston Celtics are 29-2 in regular season home games to Eastern Conference opponents since March 4th, 2023. Their 2 losses, March 4th, 2023 versus the Knicks. April 11th, 2024 versus the Knicks. They forgot a date. October 22nd, 2024. The Knicks beat the Celtics. We have their number during the regular season, and that's without the roster that we have right now. With our current roster, the Celtics better hope and pray that they're going to be fully healthy before they take us on. And I don't know the health status of KP. I don't think KP is going to be ready to start the season. And if he's not ready, it's only going to be more ammunition for the Knicks to use to go against the Celtics, win this game, and make that statement. I don't care who the Celtics have available or who they don't have available. They are the defending champions. They better get prepared to defend those championships each and every game that they play. And on opening night, it's not going to be any different. You want to run around with your rings? You want to be happy? You can be happy. Congratulations. You deserve it. But also be prepared. Be locked in. There's going to be a war on October 22nd, ladies and gentlemen. On October 22nd, the Knicks are going to be facing off against the Boston Celtics. And we are not coming for a victory. We are coming to make a statement and take the victory with it. The league is about to be put on notice. You never saw this version of the Knicks before. Never. New York has never seen this version before. Everybody is about to witness history. The Knicks have a window to win a championship. That's a first. Another first, we are going to be feared each and every game of the modern age because we finally have the roster to instill that fear into each and every team we play. You're on notice, NBA. Don't say you weren't warned. The Knicks are the team to beat, the team to watch out for. And if you see us next season, keep your head down and your eyes locked in and focused on us because we're going to take it to you each and every possession. But what about you guys? What do you think about the news, according from Shams, that the Knicks are going to be taking on the Celtics at TD Garden on opening night? That game is going to be on October 22nd. It's going to be Knicks at Celtics, Timberwolves at Lakers. It's going to be must-watch basketball. Please don't miss a second of it. If you like this episode or you want to make comments on anything we discussed today, please do that in the comments below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans. Peace.